What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Thursday night. Well, it's Thursday afternoon for me. It's Thursday night for y'all. That means we are here for another classic. I am Jay, the Arsonist Burns. Tonight, we've got a panel of some new faces, some old faces, and some British faces. Let's start off with Rue. Amaru, how are you feeling tonight besides hungry, apparently? That's a great cosplay of Caleb Boatman that you got going on right now. I got you. Right next to you is a new face. I haven't seen him around here. Maybe he's been doing some other stuff around the places. I have seen him hanging out with Mark Riley, though. It is the Jack Hammer, Jack Jameson. How you feeling while I take this shot of not Jameson?
Feeling great, man. Excited to be here.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. To the man who it is 2:00 in the morning. One question for you. Why are you still awake?
I was off work today and I'm on a night shift tomorrow, so it's better for me to stay up late. And also may have been helping a few friends train for some other matches.
You sound like you had a bit part in Hot Fuzz. Maybe that's why your nickname is Hot Fuzz. Next to you, we have another new face. It is George Fitzpatrick. George, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I am excited to try this for the very first time. I decided to keep it casual, and hopefully I'll have a nice casual style of play.
You look like Andrew James Barr's cousin.
Ow.
That's not a bad thing. He's a great trivia player.
It's not.
He's a great trivia player. And last but not least, we have
part in Hot Fuzz, though, honestly.
I would rather the bit part in Hot Fuzz, too. I'm just saying. And last but not least, we have Sammy. Sammy, how are you feeling? You're another new face around here. Are you excited for your match tonight?
I'm excited. You saved the best for last over here, so I'm ready to answer some questions.
All right. So everybody really knows how this works. You guys have obviously watched this show before. You're all gigantic fans. Round number 1 is going to work like this. You're going to get 8 questions from 8 random different movie categories. Each question will be worth 1 point. If you get it right, if you don't worry, you didn't lose any points. Try to score some, though, because we are going to get rid of the person with the lowest score at the end of round 1. When we get to round 2, I will explain that to you. You guys also get 3 repeats. There are no challenges. This is live. Try to keep your hands on screen as much as possible. I will be saying that multiple times throughout the match. But if you guys are ready, let's go. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Always.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Your first question coming in the realm of biopics. What country is Louis Zamperini captured by in Unbroken? We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Rue.
I really hope I heard the question right. I said Italy.
Oh, it is not Italy, unfortunately. Jackhammer.
Is it Japan?
Joe.
I said Iraq.
George.
Iran, total guess.
And Sammy.
I'm really hoping it's Japan.
2 new people got it. It was Japan. Guys, your second question comes in the realm of animated. Who voices Z in the DreamWorks film Ants? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Jack.
Is it Woody Allen?
Joe.
Woody Allen.
George.
I also have Woody Allen.
Sammy.
Woody Allen.
I can see it. Okay. And Rue.
That guy. Woody Allen.
Yeah, I was saying, Question number 3 comes to the realm of actors and actresses, y'all. In what film do Jason Sudeikis, Maya Rudolph, Peter Dinklage, and Sean Penn provide their talents to? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
B.
Is that Rue?
Yeah.
All right, your first repeat, baby. And actors and actresses. What film do Jason Sudeikis, Maya Rudolph, Peter Dinklage, and Sean Penn provide their voices to? Rue just barely getting that repeat in the nick of time. The nick of time being a team that everybody knows and some people have beat. And we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We will start with Hot Fuzz.
Shot in the dark. Trolls.
Oh, it is not Trolls.
Yeah.
George.
I think I know what movie it is, but I'm not sure I got the title right. The Angry Birds movie?
That is the correct title.
Yeah.
Sammy.
I also got the Angry Birds movie. Can you see that?
Yep. Rue.
Well, I just said Angry Birds.
Oh, I don't think I can give it to you for just Angry Birds, bro.
You can't.
And Jack.
I may want to fact check on this, but I said the Angry Birds movie 2. Are they all in that?
I don't believe they're all in that one. I don't believe Sean Penn comes back in the Angry Birds movie part 2. But we can always double check that, and if anything, we will make it up to you. Like I said before we started the match, because we don't do challenges here.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I wasn't gonna challenge it.
No, you're good.
I honestly wasn't sure.
we're gonna move on. I'm gonna keep that as a tentative point, and somebody in the chat will probably drop it. I'm not gonna lie, because they like to do that, and I appreciate them for it sometimes. Question number 4 comes in the realm of comedy.
I can't laugh. That's not your bit. That's Ellis's bit.
Whoever laughed lost points.
Thank you.
Who makes a cameo as King Richard in Robin Hood Men in Tights? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with George.
And you picked the one Mel Brooks movie I've never seen. I guess Gene Wilder.
Oh no, unfortunately. Sammy.
Is it the great Richard Lewis?
It is not Richard Lewis. Rue.
I just guessed Mel Brooks.
Oh, it's not Mel Brooks either. He plays the
that's
Moyle.
what I guessed.
Oh no, Joe for the point.
Root, this is why we're a good team. Mel Brooks.
It is the second greatest captain in all of Starfleet, Jean-Luc Picard himself. It is P-Stew.
Man,
It is Patrick Stewart.
that's just good casting. I was not
Yes.
expecting actual good casting.
It's a great movie.
Guys, in the 80s, I know we'll have at least one fan in the crowd. In 80s movies, what is the name of the title character's band in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
I wonder if anybody else saw the third one tonight.
I didn't see it tonight. I saw it 2 weeks ago when it dropped.
I actually liked it.
So did I.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Sammy.
Saw the new one at the drive-in, the Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallion.
I think I got the spelling right too.
Rue.
Shout out to Wild Stallions. The Wild Stallions.
I was gonna say half of them are in the chat right now. If you missed that, oh boy. Jack.
Wild Stallions.
Joe.
Wild Stallions.
And George.
Wild Stallions.
Wild stallions. That is correct. Guys, your sixth question, your sixth question comes to the realm of comic book movies. What is the name of Stanley's dog in The Mask? Yeah, it's one of them ones that you never really think can come up, and then you're like, oh shit, it really was. It's an umbrella release.
I love it when this movie comes up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start back up at Rue.
Milo.
Jack.
Didn't have it.
Joe.
Milo.
George.
Milo.
And Sammy.
I know this is wrong. I put Loki.
Nice.
But it's not a bad guess. Not a bad guess.
That's the new Mask on the Disney Plus app.
Yikes. Your penultimate question, or as I like to say, your pentultimate question. Yeah, I said it. Who directed the film Juno? Sammy, if you could do me a favor, I know you're writing on your desk, but like, can you try? Yeah, thank you.
Do this.
Appreciate you, buddy.
No problem.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see everybody with their boards up. Jack.
That's one deal that can't be undone, home skillet. Jason Reitman.
Yikes. Joe.
Judd Apatow.
George.
I also went with Jason Reitman.
Sammy.
Jason Reitman.
And Rue.
Not Ivan. Jason Reitman.
Not Ivan, but his son. It is Jason Reitman. Jason Reitman being the correct answer. Guys, your final question for round number 1 comes in the realm of action adventure. Bloodsport is centered around what supposedly secret event?
Oh man. Oh.
5, 4,
Oh, repeat.
3. Joe for his first repeat. Joe, buddy, in action adventure, Bloodsport is centered around what supposedly secret event? We get it, Jake. You got a lot of time on your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. We will start with Joe. Joe, did the repeat help?
No, it didn't. I took a stab in the dark and I said a ritual sacrifice.
Oh. George.
I went very in the other direction. Just went with World Kickboxing Championships and hope I got some of the words.
You didn't, unfortunately. Sammy.
All right, this is a stretch. I wrote a 3-day fighting tournament.
I can't give it to you for that.
It was a
Rue.
stretch.
I couldn't remember the name, and I'm hoping the Tournament of Champions.
Oh no.
So close. Maybe.
Jack.
Yeah, I did not get this. I just went the Bloodsport tournament.
It is called the Kumite, y'all. It is called the Kumite.
Oh.
But it was for 3 days, right? I'm pretty
I
sure.
believe it's a 3-day sporting event. Yes.
Okay.
I've got Rue and Jack tied at 4 apiece. I've got George and Sammy tied at 5 apiece, which means that we are going to say goodbye to the only person here with a funny accent. It sucks. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for helping your friends out earlier. I know. They all greatly appreciate it too, buddy. But we'll let you go get some sleep or watch some more geek movies. You know.
I got some movies to watch. Peace out.
Start with
2
Bloodsport.
a.m. Get some sleep.
Peace, buddy.
Adios.
All right, guys. So, like I said, round number 2 is going to work like this. The 2 people in the lead will both give me 2 numbers between 1 and 7. Everybody else will give me 1 number between 1 and 7 that hasn't been taken. We will have 1 extra number left over. And if it lands on that, it'll be a secret category. If it lands on your number, you get to choose from this list of categories. Your round 2 categories tonight are scores and soundtracks, foreign language films, Jackie Chan films, classics, 20th century Disney live action, and the secret category. That being said, we've got 2 new people. So, Sammy, give me 1 number between 1 and 7.
I'm gonna go with 6.
All right. George, give me 1 number between 1 and 7.
1.
Sammy, give me another number between 1 and 7.
3.
George, another number.
4.
All right, y'all are just gonna prices right each other out. Okay. Rue, give me a number.
Was 7 said? I can't remember.
7 was not said.
7.
And Jack, 1 number.
5. I'm trying to hold up 5.
You're good.
We may not get this right, but I will win that outdoor package.
All right, guys. So 2 will be the secret category. And you spin his hand. Whatever shall we land on? Oh, you are so lucky. You're so lucky. 4. George, that's you, bud. Do you want me to read those off to you one more time?
God, I mean, they're not going to sound any better. I'm
You're not
going
wrong.
to go with 20th century live action Disney.
Okay. All right. So each question is worth 1 point. The person with the lowest score at the end of this round will not move into round number 3, but I will ask them to stay to help me keep score because I don't like math. 20th century Disney live action. Your first question. What is the name of the very first Herbie movie?
The Love Bug.
No!
Well, there you go. It's all whiteboard. All whiteboard.
Okay.
It's all
Sorry.
whiteboard. I am sorry about that. I thought I had explained that clearly. Sorry, bud.
I swear I knew that one.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and give everybody the point for that
That's
one.
fine. That's
Because
fine.
I'm pretty sure that
Giving
everybody
everyone
knew
a
that.
point on like my favorite Disney live action movie, that doesn't hurt at all.
All right. Moving on.
Sure.
Everybody gets a point for that one because I'm not a dick and I don't have a backup question. So, in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Wayne Selinsky finds his son Nick in a bowl of what? You are being yelled at. You should have taken the secret category.
That's fine, Bill.
5,
Settle down.
4, 3. He hasn't even gotten worked up yet. Don't get him started about Red Lobster. 1, pens down. We will start with Jack.
Cheerios?
George.
Cheerios.
Sammy.
I put cereal.
And Rue.
I also put cereal.
It is technically Cheerios, but I didn't ask for the specifics, so I will give it to cereal.
Hey.
I will give it to cereal.
Yeah, if it'd been like what in a bowl of what brand of cereal, I could.
Right.
I felt like a bowl of narrowed it down.
We're gonna keep it moving.
Be a bowl of anything, you know.
Great. I've been on this stream for about 15 minutes. I've already broken one of the rules and made a mortal enemy. This is going well.
Oh no, Bill yells at everybody. Don't worry about that one.
Going full heel already.
Yes.
All right, guys, your penultimate question in round number 2. Who plays Ebenezer Scrooge in the Muppet Christmas Carol? Five, 4.
Repeat the question.
George, first repeat. All right, George. In 20th century live-action Disney films, who plays Ebenezer Scrooge in the Muppets Christmas Carol? I'm not going to put that on the screen yet, Joe, just because I haven't counted down. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with George. George, did the repeat help?
Maybe Michael Caine.
That is not how you say his name, but that is correct. Sammy.
Is it Michael Caine?
Correct. Rue.
I went with Patrick Stewart again.
Oh no. And Jack.
Michael Klein.
My cocaine is correct.
Mike,
Michael
My
Caine.
cocaine.
Thank you.
My cocaine is correct. All right, guys. Your last question in Disney live action, 20th century specifically. In Inspector Gadget, who plays Penny, Gadget's much more intelligent niece?
Is Aaron J in the chat?
I haven't seen him.
Okay.
5, 4.
Repeat.
Ooh, Jackson with his first one. Jack with his first one. In Inspector Gadget, who plays Penny, Gadget's much more intelligent niece?
That's some editorializing on the part of the question. I just want that thrown out there.
Really not. She's way smarter than her uncle. Way smarter than her uncle.
I
That's
remember
not.
this movie vividly from VHS copies.
I am sorry for you. I feel nothing but sorrow for you. 5.
We're gonna repeat that one more time.
I got you, Rue. In Inspector Gadget, who plays Penny, Gadget's way smarter than Gadget's niece. No, who plays Penny, Inspector Gadget's niece in Inspector Gadget?
I was really hoping for a question about that post-credit scene in that movie.
Oh God!
If people
There's
the one where it's like the villain meeting.
oh, that was great. That's the best one.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah.
5.
I might as well use this last one.
4.
I'm gonna just go repeat one more time, fam.
All right, I got you. We're gonna hit you with a quick 5 count after it, though.
Yeah.
In Inspector Gadget, who plays Penny, Gadget's intelligent niece? We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2,
Nope.
1. That look on your face, Rue. I know that feeling, bro.
No.
Sammy.
Is it Eurotrip's Michelle Trachtenberg?
You kissed your sister, dude!
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Rue.
I went all the way wrong. I said it with no writing. It wouldn't get out my head.
Oh,
It would not get out my head.
Jack.
I did not get it right. I said Amanda Seyfried.
It is not Amanda Seyfried, unfortunately. And George.
I figured you wouldn't just take Harriet the Spy, Michelle Trachtenberg.
No, I couldn't give it to you for Harriet the Spy because that's somehow worse than this. Yeah.
I don't know that that's true.
We actually have a pretty good game going on. Rue, are you able to stick around and help me keep score?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I've got George and Sammy both tied at 9 points. And I've got Jack right behind him with 7 points.
All right.
So, guys, this is another whiteboard round. I don't want you to feel like I'm calling you out, George. I'm really not.
The love bug.
The love bug. Yeah.
Herbie fully loaded. Herbie fully loaded.
This is our double Jeopardy round. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to get a couple of seconds to write down an answer. If you give me the correct answer, you gain a point. If you give me an incorrect answer or you fail to answer the question at all on your whiteboards, you will lose a point. Does everybody understand the rules of round number 3?
Repeats in round 3, or are they?
Oh, yes, you can use repeats in round 3. So you still have 2, Jack still has 2, and Sammy still has all 3. So, your first question in round number 3 comes in the realm of musicals. What musical features the songs Day by Day, Save the People, and Beautiful City?
Well, I guess George's cousin wrote this one.
Definitely. Definitely wrote this one.
Clearly, he's from a very distant side of the family if it's a question about musicals.
It's from a very pretentious distance of the distant side of the family. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jack.
It's not right, Les Mis.
Les Mis is unfortunately incorrect for a loss of a point. George.
Random pretentious musical guest time. Rent.
Ooh, you said pretentious, and that is not what Rent is. Sammy.
I said Hair. It's not right.
It is not Hair either. It is Godspell, y'all. Godspell.
Oh,
Definitely a bar question.
Yes,
Definitely a bar question.
It's 100% something that you didn't just make up right now, I believe.
No, 100%.
No, it's a real
I
thing.
definitely didn't make it up. All right, guys, your second question in round number 3, with everybody losing a point, it's sports. 8 Men Out is centered around a fixed game scandal during what specific sporting event?
At least it's not a Flint Tropics question.
Yo, everybody love everybody, baby. 5,
I wish it was.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with George.
Finally, a category that I can sink my teeth into. The 1919 World Series.
Sammy.
I said the World Series, not as specific.
And Jack.
Yeah, I said the World Series too. And if we accept cereal, we should accept the World Series.
Here's the thing. It is specifically the 1919 World Series. The movie is technically like a historical movie. It's about a singular point in time. If it was about multiple, I could accept just the World Series, but it is about the 1919 World Series. So the only person getting that right is George.
Everybody's still in.
Everybody's still in. Yes.
Everybody's still in.
I mean, you teach math, so you should know.
Yes.
Question number didn't work out well for us like 2 weeks ago, but what 90s movie? This is in the category of 90s movie, y'all. This is question number 3. What 90s comedy stars Sally Field, Robert Downey Jr., Kevin Kline, and Whoopi Goldberg? Oh, I'm sorry. Did everybody hear the question?
Unfortunately.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm still confused by the cast.
Because my internet just kind of like glitched out for a second. So
No, you're good.
5, 4.
Repeat.
Is that Sammy?
Yep.
All right, Sammy's first repeat. Sammy, in 90s movies, what 90s comedy stars Sally Field, Robert Downey Jr., Kevin Kline, and Whoopi Goldberg? Ooh, there is drama in the chat. I wish y'all could see it. I'm kind of glad you can't, though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will go to Sammy.
It's got Whoopi Goldberg, so it's obviously Sister Act 2.
Oh, it is not Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, unfortunately. Jack.
The this is not right, but a fish called Wanda?
It is not a fish called Wanda. And George.
Never thought I would say this sentence, but I also went with Sister Act 2 back in the day.
I had Sister Act and changed it.
Did George also have Sister Act?
It's Sister Act 2, yeah.
Okay. It is Soap Dish, y'all. It is Soap Dish.
Oh.
See, I've heard of that, but
And
I've heard that like mentioned once in my life.
I do believe everybody is still technically in this.
Technically, this is our last one. If
I miss it.
Jack needs to hit.
Yeah, Jack needs
to hit it.
Everybody else needs to miss. Comes in the realm of drama, y'all. Your fourth question comes in the realm of drama. In 1998's Rounders, what does Mike figure out is KGB's tell that he has a good hand? I need you to be specific. Five. Four.
repeat.
Sammy, your repeat. In 1998's Rounders, what does Mike figure out is KGB's tell that he has a good hand? I need you to be specific. Mike, figure out. 5, 4.
One more, repeat.
All right, that's Sammy's last one. All right, guys. Question comes in the realm of dramas. In 1998's Rounders, what does Mike figure out as KGB's tell that he has a good hand? I need you to be specific. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and we will start with Jack.
So that's a lot on there, but I just put his forehead sweats, and I know that's not right, so I just wrote so long, and thanks for all the fish.
Unfortunately, forehead sweats is not correct. Sammy.
Okay. I wrote he eats M&Ms.
Oh, you don't know how close you are.
I know how close I am.
Damn it. Now that you said it, I know what it is. I put he splashes his chips when betting, but I know that's not right. I know it's he eats like a nut or something like that, right?
He eats an Oreo.
Oh my God.
He eats an Oreo. He was so close. Unfortunately,
we got one more to go.
We got one more question, and Jack, unfortunately, has no chance of winning. You still feel free to play along. I'm probably just not going to call on you because we got to go to these two, and we're running a little bit late.
Yeah.
Question number 5, your final question, unless George misses and Sammy hits, and then we're tied, and we will go into a tiebreaker. It comes in the realm of taglines. Oof. What animated film has the tagline, "A big problem calls for a big head"? Five, 4.
Repeat the question.
George's second repeat. All right, buddy, in the realm of taglines, what animated film has the tagline, "A big problem calls for a big head"?
That drama in the chat is funny.
Jake Munster's a little feisty today, boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Sammy.
So I wrote something down and I crossed it out. And I wrote, "Hey Arnold, the movie."
George.
Let's see if I was right on this and was right to repeat. Megamind.
We have a tie, y'all. It was Hey Arnold, the movie.
I wrote down Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and I'm like,
Great pull, Sammy.
Great.
it's a different big-headed Nickelodeon character.
I mean, his head
Attaboy,
is that big,
Sammy.
it's so football shaped. Like,
Oh my god.
All right, since I still
I
got
was
2
with
people in
George.
here. Rue.
Yo.
Should we give them Rotten Tomatoes critic score or worldwide box office?
They both fought. Let's be a little bit more simple. Let's give them Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
All right. Jack. Movie A or movie number 2?
So there's no movie B?
I said what I
Okay.
said.
Okay. I didn't want to correct. Movie number 2.
All right, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to need you to give me the Rotten Tomatoes critics score for a movie. The person closest to that score walks away the winner today. Your movie that I need the Rotten Tomatoes critics score for, don't forget to write it on your whiteboard, is 2003's Uwe Boll's masterpiece, The House of the Dead.
I am so proud of my pick.
I was hoping you were going to go with number 2. I really was. I was like, shit. Oh.
What is A?
I can't tell you just yet.
Okay.
It's a nail biter. It's coming down to the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with George.
I mean, no, it's bad. I put 16%.
And Sammy.
This is going to be close because I put 14%.
Oh, God.
If it's 15.
And your winner, off by a total of 9 percentage points, Sammy. The percent was 3.
Wow.
It's got 3% on Rotten
Wow.
Tomatoes.
And that's not even his worst one.
Oh no, I've seen the movie Postal.
Yeah, he makes some
Great
bad
job,
movies. Thank you,
Guys, you know what? This was crazy. We had a couple of new players come in, and it was all newbies in round number 3. It's not something that you really see. Usually, noobs don't really have like a good showing their first time. They come in, they have a little bit of a nerve thing, and then like boom, their second, their third, their fourth time, they're in double digits. We had 3 people almost at double digits today. It's crazy. We're gonna start with Jack. Jack, you were the last person eliminated in the first person eliminated in round 3. How are you feeling about your performance tonight?
Honestly, for my first time, I feel really good. Like coming in and getting into round 3. I mean, my round 3 was pretty abysmal, but I mean, if I now know what I need to work on, and I'm honestly really happy I got to play. And if I was going to lose to anybody, I'm glad it was these 2.
Fair. Ryan, George, you put up a hell of a fight today. Like it was a hell of a showing in round 1. You bodied round number 2 as well, and round number 3 just it kind of bites people in the ass.
You got away from me.
It happens to the best of them. This is just like I said. This is your first time here, though. How are you feeling at the end of this match?
I mean, I'm feeling okay. I mean, anytime you're facing like 5 people, it's very difficult to expect to win no matter how much you know about a particular subject. And for me, like, my movie trivia knowledge can be good, but it can also be kind of spotty. And like, when you have such a broad cross section of categories, there's going to be stuff you don't know. And that's, I think, why it's important to like get playing and like get those reps so you understand like what sort of things you need to look at or what sort of new movies you need to watch or study in order to do well.
You are not wrong. That is 100% true. I'm sorry for that unprofessional yawn that I had right there in the middle of that. Our winner today, Sammy. Sammy, you came through. You scratched out a couple of things. You prices righted some other things. You made the correct guesses. How are you feeling after your victory tonight?
I'm feeling great, and also, props to everybody else who played tonight. You guys all killed it. For my first match, the competition was not a joke. It felt like a scrap. In round 3, I really thought, I was getting questions wrong. Wasn't specific about the World Series, which, I'm not a sports guy. So I'm like, I thought in movie trivia I'd be safe from not being a sports guy. And then it was really my man, Hey Arnold, who really came through at the end. Always a big fan of his show. Was able to swap those answers in. And then honestly, George, I was so close to putting 17% there at the end, which would have, and I'm like, you know what? He makes really bad movies. Let's go with 14. And
smart. It was smart. Betting on Uwe Boll not being a critic's favorite was probably the right way to go.
I thought it could have been like, maybe this was his one movie that was well received, and I'm like, probably not. So
well received is 14%.
Yeah, but honestly, no, I'm feeling really good, and my years of watching movies, it feels like has paid off. So.
Sorry, guys.
You called for a nap earlier, Jay. So I see it coming.
I did. I stayed up all night and I watched Toradora.
Behind us, isn't it like 6 o'clock?
Yeah, but I didn't go to sleep until 9 o'clock this morning, and I woke up at noon because I stayed up all night and watched Toradora instead of going to sleep. So that being said, the last words before I give the outro go to Rue, because Joe's not here anymore because he went to bed like a little baby. Rue, how are you feeling about after your match today? How are you feeling about these new people that came in and kind of showed up and showed out?
I mean, look, I'll speak on behalf of Joe. I feel like we let our veterans down a little bit, but it's okay because these guys killed. And it was Disney live action in the second round, and kind of F that shit. So it's fine. It's fine for me because I also wouldn't have done well in round 3 anyway. You weren't lying about the questions.
I told you.
We love you, sir. But yeah, and I will. Tony, I got you. Send these men to Future Presentation. Look for Future Presentation League. Other great games and trivia. You'll have a lot of fun. All these fan things are great. Yeah.
All right, guys. This has been the Thursday Night Classic. I've been Jay the Arsonist Burns. That has been Amaru Ruber Moses. That is Jack the Jackhammer Jameson. That's George, nickname to be determined, Fitzpatrick. And that is Sammy, our winner for this evening. Joe Fairley can't be here because he is probably drinking some tea and crying about how Jean-Luc Picard gets his ass kicked by Kirk every time he goes to sleep. We're going to get the hell out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all have a wonderful evening, or don't. I'm not your boss.